Hey class, again, couple quick videos. Just want to show some of the problems. One that I want to do is problem 11 on our practice test that you have for tonight's homework. Tonight is Thursday, I believe it's the 16th. So anyway, this problem here, number 11, looks like there's a whole lot going on, but it's actually one of the easier ones to solve. If you, again, before we get into it, I just want to remind you, there's three main skills that I want you to have locked down for the test tomorrow. Number one, triangle sum theorem, that all three angles inside a triangle have to add up to 180. And also when you have a linear pair of angles, in this case x and y, those also are going to add up to 180. Having those two skills, plus also understanding the angle relationships, which ones are supplementary and which ones are congruent, is really the key to success in these complex diagrams. So when I look at this, automatically this looks like something that, there's a lot going on. I got a 90-degree angle over here. I got a triangle over here. I know from my tick marks that that line is going to be parallel to this line, and this line is parallel to that one. So again, as one of the hints that I often give you guys, just to kind of show what I was talking about here, go ahead and extend these lines, and maybe by doing so, it might now help see that I really have two parallel lines, and either one of these could be my transversal. So if that helps us find our angle relationships, then all the better. And the reason I say that is because, again, I have 150 degrees right here, and I'm asked to find x, y, and z in this particular problem. Now, I'm looking at this parallel line, that parallel line, and this transversal, for example, and I see that this angle is 150. So using the excuse me, the linear angles, I know that if this is 150, then all the way around here has to be 180. So I'm just going to subtract 150 from 180, and I get 30. So this side of that angle is going to be 30 degrees. Well, as I mention all the time, alternate interior angles are all my favorite. So if this angle is 30, and this angle is an alternate interior angle to z, then that means z is congruent. So therefore, z is 30 degrees as well. So again, barely a little bit of math in order to get there. So now I've already got one of the three items that I need to. Now again, since this is parallel to this, 30 is congruent to y. These are corresponding angles. Same relative position in the other intersection. So if this angle right here is 30, then y is congruent to that. So y is also 30. Just like that, almost done. Now this one might take a little bit of thinking to do. So we have this right angle on this side, and part of it is constituted by angle x, and the other part of it is constituted by y. And we know that y is 30, but we don't know exactly then where this line is. So there's a couple different ways that we can go about it. One thing that I do want you to also see on this is that all the way from here, there, is the same as that angle there. So that's 150 degrees. Okay? So we could also think that if this side is a 90-degree angle, then this side is going to be 90 as well. Okay? So basically, out of this 150, if I subtract out that 90, which is this portion right here, that's going to leave me what's left over. X equals 40 degrees. So they're pretty much that simple. I take that back. I did my math wrong. Good thing I checked myself. That's actually 60 degrees. I apologize about that, folks. So there's actually two ways to do that. So again, I just want to review what I did with that problem. So this angle right here corresponds with this entire angle right here. This part of it equals 90 degrees. So from there to there, I got 90. Okay? So then from 150, I subtracted that 90, and I got 60. Now, another way to look at that, though, is this half is 90, right? As signified by this. So if the y took up 30 degrees of it, the x then would have to be 60. So because 60 and 30 is 90, making up that complementary angle. So again, I apologize about the math error, but nonetheless, there we go. We have x equals 60, y equals 30, z equals 30. So that's just one of the problems. I'll do maybe one more in the next video. Hopefully you get a chance to do a little bit of review tonight. Good luck on the test tomorrow. Have a good night.